Welcome back to the channel, Guitars, Mods, and Music. Today we're going to show you how to get rid of the frets popping up. A lot of times do unnecessary fret leveling work when the real problem is your frets are popped up a little bit. I love my Stratocasters, my Telecasters. I love my Fender guitars. They are notorious for, right out of the shop, having the frets popped up a little bit, and usually right on the edge. So when I go through with my fret rocker, which I already have, I go through with my fret rocker, and there it is. There it is. The centers are good, it's the sides. I go through and I'll mark the ends with my magic marker of the ones that are high. Then I go back and I take a really good look. You can use a magnifying glass if you're old like me, but take a piece of paper, and if it'll fit under that, just like it is there. See that? Fits right up underneath there. That fret needs to come down. So today we're going to pop them down, and then after we get them down where they're really supposed to be, we'll go back through and check again. We're going to find out that we're going to have to do a lot less fret work on this. Now the last video we'd already straightened the neck. I'll leave a link in the description for that, but we already straightened the neck. It's still sitting there just perfectly straight. So let's get to it. So what I do, I take a little super glue, don't take much, get right under that gap. I kind of try to wipe off a little bit of that excess real quick. Don't worry, it'll come off. Get that right under that gap. Then I take a piece of a paint stirrer. I just cut a little piece, about the width of the guitar. It doesn't matter which direction really you put it on. I take just a regular pair of vice grips. Now you can get from StewMac and other companies. They make a really cool tool for doing it. As much as I do this, I should own that tool, but I don't. You put that glue in there. I set that on. Thick electrical tape on my vice grips. I already have it set to the distance I want. Leave it on there for 5 minutes or so. All right, we gave it about 10 minutes. I know that seems like a long time, but you know, if you was to sit there and have to go through and file that all down, there you go. See, the paper won't slide under it anymore. Perfect. Beautiful. It's going to save you a lot of filing time. It's just something that you have to deal with. A lot of the companies have this problem. You know, they put their frets in there, set that machine down, and go. It's typical, and you do a lot of extra fret filing, you know, trying to get rid of string buzz and straighten your neck, and you put all that time into it, and then you realize that really the fret wasn't set all the way. Fender's machines, all these companies' machines, you know, that give you the basic shape and everything. There's a lot of handwork that goes on as well, but their machines are running the same program. Doesn't matter if it's Squier, made in Mexico, USA, custom shop, they're running the same machines. The difference is, you know, with the custom shops, they go through and they make sure them frets are down. They make sure that neck is tweaked before that thing goes out the door. I've only owned one custom shop, but I've played several, and you know, amazing. But I learned over the years that, you know, the Squiers, the made in Mexicos, and the USA standard Fender guitars, they all have this similar fret popping up deal right out the gate. Usually you do a lot less fret work if you go through and make sure. You'll be surprised. You sit down and look at your guitars. You'll be surprised at how many of them frets, especially on the sides, are not all the way down. And when they're all the way down, Fender, you know, all them other companies, they've got a good neck. They've got good frets. Everything's good, just that they have that problem with them being up a little bit, and it causes a lot more work. Plus, you go start filing down, you know, a high fret, and it's not seated all the way down, it's going to move a little bit. You're going to play with that. You're going to end up taking off way more. You won't even realize it, but it's moving a little bit because you're talking about a paper thickness, but that paper thickness will give you a fret buzz. So I'm going to go through here and hit the other ones that I've got marked. I hope this was helpful to you guys. Anyway, you know, like always, appreciate you guys spending your time with us. Until the next video, play your guitars, mod your guitars, and make them your own.